What is going on, everybody? XLT F350. I have found myself working on the rival 7.3. We're going gasser, we're doing some upgrades, and we have to have a little talk because we're someplace different and I haven't said anything to anybody, and I think I need to. All right, let's go. All right, everybody, thanks so much for coming back and checking us out. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe right below. 7.3 liter Godzilla. We're gonna be working on and doing some ignition system upgrades. I did one a while ago, but I think it's time for a revamp. And a lot of you guys have asked for some 7.3 content, and I just don't get a lot of them in. Check out those colors. I can dig that. I can dig that. But what you guys are probably wondering where I am at, I'm in a new facility. I'm very excited. I am just not 100% done. We had some issues with ground securement for some hoists, so the hoist that I have, and I wound up actually getting another one end of last year, and just haven't had, it's just been so busy, I haven't had time to talk about it, to show anything. It's just been a lot of stuff. If you guys have if you guys have came to the shop and had me work on your truck, you guys have heard me talk about it, kind of what my plan's been. But it's just been, I didn't want to say anything until we're at that point. Then I'm kind of glad I didn't, because there has just been setback after setback after setback, and it's been a learning experience. It's been, it has not been something that I didn't want to go through. This was something that was something I was going to have to deal with, you know, being a new lessee of, or tenant of a new facility. So yeah, I'm very grateful for where I came from working in the Ventec spot. It allowed me to interact with a lot of you guys and talk about their product and other people's products, and had a foundation where I could continue to service you all at a high level standard as I did at the dealership. And you guys see these trucks. I can't work on these trucks in the area that I did. I needed more room, and that more room, luckily, was in the same complex as that I currently am. I was in J building, and now I am in G building. And instead of my flooring that I really was supposed to stay on, I didn't have access to use or have, you know, other things stored in the shop at the Ventec building in J, and I needed more room for me to move around. So this is it. This is it right here. I have some electrical work. My buddy and I, well, not I, but my buddy's company's doing, and a lot of intakes and pusher funness and PPE funness has gone on, and I have a hard time throwing stuff out, and I don't know, I'm probably just gonna wind up taking all the steel out and trying to get as much aluminum as I can. Got a little scrap pile going on. I don't want this stuff sitting here, but this is, you know, just fresh in here this weekend, and wound up you know, having to deal with this hoist stuff here this weekend. But fresh coat of paint, big huge shout out to the landlord. I don't know if they follow or watch, but I can't say any bad things, nothing but great things. And the experience of having to deal with a landlord, or you know, having to bring a problem to someone's attention, this is the landlord you guys would want. Absolutely super cool. We got washroom. Finally got my air compressor. Wife came in, PTT wife unit, big shout out, thank you honey. We have definitely a 5-star, come on, 5-star toilet. Would poop here again, so just know you guys will be A-okay. Last door, parts. Got a bunch of parts and stuff, which brings me, do you keep the things you take off your truck? Do I need that bracket anymore? Do I need this? Should I just throw those out? I go through this with the same questions I have myself with customers that I do stuff with, and it's like, do you want the stuff? Do you want me to just throw it away? This is what I'm not thrilled about. Ugh. Double. It was only like 3.5, 4 inches in spots. And now it is almost double than what it was. Gonna be like 7.5, 8 inches here. So that's gonna be where hoist 1 went. My old one is gonna go. The new one, obviously, if you guys can visualize, you know, coming back, that's where that hoist is gonna go. But I got my toolbox, that wasn't too bad to move. And then the bench and whatnot. Gonna be office, customer waiting room. I'll have a bunch of merch and stuff here waiting for you guys. So it's quiet. There's nobody making any noise, just like I like it. Lastly, this is the equipment room. My oil tanks and fresh drums and assorted accoutrement that I need to work on all your guys' trucks. Kind of still getting set up. Hoist guys just kind of left everything waiting for, you know, the rest of installation. Yeah. Reorganizing air boxes, wiring harnesses, a new addition. Yeah. Yeah, had to cover it up when they were saw cutting. I don't know if you guys remember showing Old Blue. Finally got Old Blue out of my storage unit. Here's my truck, both of them side by side. We'll talk about what we're gonna do with these two old fellas and a young fella. Glad to finally have my stuff all in one place, almost. And like I said, this has been a big journey. It's been super stressful. I don't like talking about stuff until it's almost done. And it's been real hard to not say anything to you guys. I mean, if you guys have, like I said, came and had me work on your truck, then you kind of know what my plan's been. It's time to grow. And I knew it wasn't gonna be my forever location. And this may not be either, but this is the next step getting out of the institution, and I never would have thought in less than almost 3 years that I would have had a place to call my own. And I guess I need to step back and think about that, because I'm so busy working that I haven't really had time to I do my thinking in the shower. I got nothing else going on. I like just to think and relish within. I think I need to do that. But I think it's time to work on some Godzillas. And I appreciate you guys for watching through that little show and tell. What I'm most excited about, I cannot stress what I'm most excited about. What are you excited about? The quiet. It's very quiet. It's very quiet. There's nothing else going on. Can you guys hear me? I freaking love it. High performance ignition wire set, massive speed system. Check them out. Don't know who they are. Never talked to them, the customer. This has been one of my longtime customers, of which did bring me his own parts, but this is only going to happen on a case-by-case basis. And this was a case where I let that customer do exactly that. And guess what? I'm going to make a video on it because I'm going to show you guys how to do it and talk about an upgrade. I don't know if you guys have the 7.3. How many of you guys do and have had the 7.3 and had to get rid of it because it just wasn't enough power for you when you're towing and had to upgrade to the 6.7? Get a lot more bang for your buck. It is a little more expensive to take care of. And I was telling a gentleman the other day, the 6.7 or diesels are equated to like a woman. If you don't talk to that woman, if you don't treat that woman, if you don't do special things for that woman, your relationship's gonna kind of suck. But if you coddle that woman and take her out and give her nice presents and additives, and hey, your ownership and your relationship is gonna be A-okay. Do you wanna be, not to this customer, do you wanna be a single man for your whole life and just feed it with gasoline and not have to worry about it? Or do you wanna deal with a woman, be able to expand your horizons? Just get the diesel. Follow my channel and I'll show you how to take care of it. Back to the Godzillas. We have heat shield products, lava boot. Again, I don't know who any of these people are. I didn't reach out to them. I don't condone the use of spark plugs, but in this case, we're using the double iridium from Bosch. Check them. Check them. Check them. All right, so now we got all the parts and we showed you where we're working, what we're doing. I think for the sake of ease and argument, we're gonna come over here to the driver side, and I think we're gonna start doing our repairs right here. Now, it does look like a whole bunch of stuff is missing. By golly, there's so much room in here. But I'm gonna go and wiggle all these plug wires. They are all the same length, okay? So don't fret like I remember having to do in the early 2000s, and the spaghetti wires that you had to lay in the troughs, and if you got one, you know, you had the wrong length on it was a pain in the balls, man, I swear. But luckily these ones, this is just like an LS, just like the ones I have on my Tahoe. Same kind of ordeal. In fact, I have those same insulators that we're going to be putting on this truck. Pull this guy, yep. And I'll pull this guy off. Okay. Here's all four of them. There is not anything wrong with these, but Michigan state law, we do have to turn these back to the customer, and the customer requested them back. All right, we're gonna 8 milli all these coils off, but as I am disconnecting these electrical connectors, if you guys are wanting to get those same kinds of sockets that I use, check out the description and preferably email me, because then I will give you that guy's information right off the rip. How does this come off? You're probably asking, hey Rod, you didn't show us, you're talking and yapping, shut up. This little blue tab, you pull on the blue tab and then pull up on the snorkel. Same thing with this one. Blue tab, twist and pull. All right, back to the electrical connectors. That was a little too aggressive for me. All right. Disconnect. We'll just tuck these right here so they're not in our way. All right, now we can 8 milli these off. Each of them have 2. We have 4 on each side. That means we're gonna have 8 bolts. It's so funny, the room that is in here compared to the 6.7. When we stick our hands down here and like we're trying to get the CCV box back here, like these bolts aren't even in the same plane that the 6.7 is on, so it's kind of comical. All right, let's get some new parts. New parts, I think, no. I was gonna say, I think I have a fresher one. Oh yeah, mama. Electrical grease XG12. So what I am gonna do, I'm gonna go all the way on to that little copper, or I don't know, copper or brass or whatever, I don't know. I'm gonna put a little dollop on that. There. Put on all of them. There we go. Now, put that away for the next ones. Put the ratchet on tighten. All right, gonna reverse the removal process. Go all the way back. Looks like they got little risers, little spacers on it because the coil is bigger maybe. All right, yeah, here's a new coil and an old coil. So yeah, that's why they got the spacer on them. MSD. When I think, or hear MSD, I think a muscle car. I don't think them making coils for this stuff, you know?
Yeah, like their boxes. And
As we put this together, what are some of the things you're excited for the new shop?
Actually getting the work full done. 2 hoists.
Heck yeah.
Twice as many jobs.
Heck yeah. Try to get our wait time down a little bit instead of being months out.
Yeah.
Okay, tightening these ones. Okay. I'm just gonna start at the back again. Plug that guy in there. Slide that white locking tab down. I mean, the coils look kind of cool because they're red. All right, there we go. All right, so the Spark pluggies, eh? The old miss. Deep river, my home is over Jordan. Stick light. Not today. How about, you know, I love the aluminum trucks, but there's like, when I'm up top, sometimes there's just nothing to stick it to. Okay, I like it. Now, you guys can choose what you want to do. I have a special socket for the 9/16 and the 5/8, and it is a socket wobble with no pin. See that? No pin. And I'm gonna go on it like this. All right. Now I have this way cool Algonquin 3/8 90-degree ratchet, and this is where this works out really well for situations like this. Make sure I'm on loosen. All right, I'm in. Dude skis. Way easy. All right, let's get fresh 4 new bogies. These are bogies. Put them here, here. Look at that. We've got a whole bunch of new ignition system stuff. Where's the hole? Right there. Gosh, it's so quiet in here, you might be able to hear the threads. Whoop, 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 whoop. We'll draw it in. And remember, it's not a lug nut. And we'll pull it off. Just like that. All right, new one, or new cylinder. This would be cylinder number 6. Get us on, little spinny spin. All right, never started with the tool, especially with the swivelly do and the angulated attack that you're trying to accomplish here. And I remember when I was first doing the spark plugs on the Godzillas, it was real, I don't know, it was kind of goofy because I had a hard time finding the spark plug hole through the manifold, and it's just on a different angle because it's not like the like what would that have been, the 6/8 gas? Well, no, that would have been, that would have had spark plug wires, but no, they would have old school been down there, just they had coil on plug later. So we got rid of our spark plug wires, and it was all, our coil and plugs were over inboard. Factory Ford plug, number 7.
They were due for a change anyways.
Double iridium. I'm going in. I'm going in. I hear a chopper off in the distance. It's so quiet that I can hear the rotor wash from miles away of the U of M medevac. You guys hear it? I hear it. Tightening. Okay, last one on the driver's side. All the way in the back. I need to go over the fender for this. I got that extra super stretch. Did I go 1, 2, 3? Oh, I went too far. There we go. Freaking gassers. Coming in. Number 8 coming out. Nasty. New one. New bogey. New bogey. All right. So there's an exhaust manifold stud. I think that's what I would do. I'd like try to put the socket on and it was the stud because I would be thinking it was on a different angle. All right, all these are in. Oh yeah. Good deal. Plugs in. All right, we're over here in the wires. Fresh wires. I really dig this. I love the color. Massive speed, firepower, supplying automotive. Let's get nuts. Okay, hold on. If you are reading this, it means you ordered something from us and we like to give people a surprise. In this case, probably a bag of peanuts. So if you have a nut allergy, don't eat them, okay? But then again, peanuts are legumes. Anyways, but you already knew that, which I did. So if you have a peanut allergy, stop complaining and just give these to someone who doesn't already. Geez. Well, I didn't get any peanuts. Did the customer eat the peanuts? I don't have a peanut allergy. All right, back to the task at hand. We need 4 fresh plug wires, and we need 4 of these heat shield products, which I have these on my LS, my Tahoe, my 5.3, and these wind up, when they get heated up, they'll conform to the bend of where you're setting them, so kind of cool. All right, got 4, and I need this stuff right here. I'm gonna go for a double whammy. I'm gonna put some right here, and I'm gonna put some right on this spring here. I'm gonna go ahead and put, whoops, this guy in here. Oh, look at that. Look how cool that looks. Right at the tip. All right, and we're gonna push that on to the plug wire, or to the actual spark plug. Check that out. All right, I see 8. There's number 8 right there. Not the bolt head, or the stud rather. Okay, that is on. I like it. We're gonna go right here. Oh yeah, dude skis. Red, freaking red, blue, sort of white. I like it. All right, let's do this one. Dang, what do you think about these, man? I think we should start doing.
I like the material.
Start doing, yeah, spark plug replacements.
What is this? Like porcelain?
Yeah, I think so. I don't want to break it and find out. All right, number 7, clipping on. Oh yeah, we're clipped on. Oh yeah. Cabsy, I like it. Right off the header. Better insulation. Oh yeah, that's gonna look real nice. I'm excited. You know, I work on these trucks. You know, I work on these trucks every day, and I do some of the same things to the same trucks. You know, if guys want this done and this done, a lot of guys see what I have done, and then they want the same thing I have. And I know it's repetitive, but I'm not gonna lie. I get excited every time. Like we just had a guy yesterday do a pusher, but he powder coated, I don't even know what color it was. I should have took a picture. He powder coated it his own color with sparkle. Man, this thing was mean. And then some guys do blue, just like me. Some guys do patriotic, red, white, and blue intake pipes and intake. I get excited every time. Pop open the hood and it's just glowing Kawasaki green. Bam! Looking fresh. All right, there's that one. All right. Get in there. And that's what it should look like, just like peeking. War of the Worlds. Remember that thing at War of the Worlds? Did you have sci-fi class?
Did I?
No. I had sci-fi class. It was kind of cool. And The Day the Earth Stood Still with Klaatu. It was a good movie. Back like in the 50s or 60s they made it. I like the way that looks. I think we're ready to rock and roll. Don't forget this, but I'm not gonna connect it to this because I think I'm gonna take this off. 8 milli, nope, just kidding, 7 milli coming at you. I'm gonna move this air cleaner malarkey. All right, that doesn't wanna come off easily, so the other alternative, try to minimize risk. We can take this, just like that. Excuse me. And we can pull that off, like this. And pull that off, and put this clip down, just like your 6.7 cold side. All right, we don't have to worry about that no more. All right, let's do the same thing we did. See that? Right there from the factory, that's supposed to be right there. But somebody done broke that off. That's supposed to be up right there. That's supposed to be right there. Let's do this guy and on the fly, solid. Too bad I don't have one like that. We'll go like this and do one of these guys. And I'll chop that off. Yeah, I'll do that now. And I'll just pull it flush. All right. There we go. I can dig that. And I'll do a little rotate backwards. Oh yeah, factory. Off. Do I remove this? I guess let me take this off too. One less thing in my way. Bop, bop, bop. I'll just put this right here. All right. We have one here. Helicopter's coming back. You guys should totally be able to hear that. They're coming for us. There we go, one-handed. Okay. I'll go and pull these wires off. Give them a little shaky shake. And a pull. And a pull. Those back two, you can either decide to get up here, or you can stick your hand through the wheel well. Kind of whatever's comfortable for you. So if you look through the engine area, you'll see my hand right here. I'll pull off that plug wire and that plug wire. Wiggle that. All right, see, that was not too bad. And then this one needs a little wiggle and a pull. All right, so the plug wires of oldness are gone. And the customer said he wants them back. That in which we will. Oh yeah. Okay. So, like we did, let's grab the new coils. Coil. Get them staged. Gotta put a little Rumpelstiltskin in there. Oh yeah. Humpty Dumpty. Oh yeah. I like it. All right, we'll save that for the next step. We need the not 7 milli. Switch over to that 8. Where you at, 8? All right, here we go. I'm gonna do one at a time. Got a little less room working with. Setting them in. Okay, coming at you. Okay, tightened and electrical connected. Okay, we out. Trading. Let's see if we can do a repeat. There's the hole. Nice. Nice. Connected. I'll get this back one. Right there, baby. Hey, with a little of that Cajun two-step, baby. Going in. I'm going in. I'm going in. Okay, number 4. Gonna get the, ooh, let me get a wobble, a short wobble. We're running into the firewall. We're running into the bulkhead. Oh, can we stretch and get it? To the chinny chin. My sleeve's hooked. We're unhooked. No search and rescue today. Oldie. Newie. I think I'm gonna reach in first. Take the breath out. Oh, super stretch. Call me Stretch Armstrong. Okay. They're started. We're on tight and here we go. Oh yeah. All right, now I'll connect both of these. Cylinders 3 and 4. Oh, come on, stretch, stretch. Did I get it? Oh yeah, we got it. All right, so now it's spark plug time. So what I want you guys to do, get just a little more access. Go ahead, another PCV line, do that blue little tab and pull up on it. Take these lines, go on the other side of it. Don't clip it down all the way, just clip it on so that now you have more room for activities, all right? So get your lumens, get them set up, feel around where cylinder number 1 is. Right. No, that is an exhaust manifold stud. Right there. Yeah, this side was the goofy side. All right, am I gonna need that tool? Can I use that tool? Am I gonna have enough nose to stick out? Ooh, let's see if I have even a snub nose socket or extension. All right, I have a even smaller one. Yep, you heard that correctly. Coming through. Oh, just the right size. Okay. Little half the size extension. Just that much more. All right, new pluggy, new bogey. Pass me a new bogey, old bogey. All right, going in. Feels right. Can't pull it out. All right, doing the same thing we did on the other side. Tightening, it's not a lug nut. Okay, number 1, we're good. Number 2, should be on the same plane. There it is. Look at number 2. Number two coming at you. Oh man, I think I can hear the birds flying in the air outside. There we go. Come on, get it screwed in. It's just goofy. I swear it took me a minute to get them threaded in when I first was doing these. I'm like, man, what the heck? Like, why is that not coming out? All right, number 3. Oh, I put it right on there. Imagine that. Number 3, we're getting more room because the shock tower is coming away from the engine. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Come on. Here we go. A little tricky with the wobble, but we got it. All right, number 3 going in, tightening. It's not a lug nut. All right, there we go. How about we try a different vantage point? How about you go through the wheel well? All right, number 4. Number 4 is on. We're secure through the wheel well. Try to give you a little better vantage point. Number 4 coming out. You see it's not straight, it's on an angle. One-handed, here we go. Come on. Okay, we're out. Okay, let me get the new plug. Gonna try to weasel this thing in. Should be like right here. Come on, can I get it first try? Come on, can I? Or should I just stick with diesels? Come on, you goofy. It's just a weird angle. See what I'm saying? It's like this, this back one. What if I do it with my other hand? Oh, okay, I'm definitely in the hole. Yeah, it must just be the angle, because this is a lot easier to twist. Or am I talking too soon? WTF? See, I'm telling you guys, here we go, about the angle at which this has got to be. Okay, it's 100% started. It's just real tricky. Like, it's in a goofy angle, and I mean, I'm using a wobble socket. I'm not using, you know, a straighty. All right, tightening. It's not a lug nut. All right, I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, let's remove ourselves from the wheel well. New booties. New booties. Oh, look at these. I hope this guy is going to be excited. All right, well, put this guy on. I put the stuff on first last time, but we're going to put it on after now. I like it. We'll just do them. We'll do them all. I'm not bouncing back and forth. Oh yeah. Last one. Put this in here and this in here. It sounds like we have a visitor. All right, I'm done with the visitor, and let's go ahead and put on cylinder number 1, not onto an exhaust manifold. Studly, do right. Okay, that's on. It's not pulling off. Oh yeah. All right. Lumber deuce. Can't see it. There it is. There it isn't. Come on. Yeah, I like the angle of the driver's side. The passenger side really really gets me screwed up. I don't know why. It's just a goofy angle. I don't think it's these plug wires. I mean, driver's side went on fine. All right. Number 3. I think I totally missed that one. All right, there it is, right at the tip. Okay, I felt that one. All right, I think I'm gonna go through the wheel well. Going through the wheel well. All right, let's see, where is it? There's the plug, there's the wire. I mean, I think it's on there. Yeah, feels like it's on there. And then, yeah, put it right on there. You'll hear it kind of. There you go. All right, I'll just try one more time, make sure that's on. Move it away from the, I can feel it all the way down. It's the wrap is making me second guess myself because it's slipping around the end. All right, I think we'll move the light, put this back. Let's get this in here. I'm coming in, you guys are coming in, and I'm finding a lot of these not fastened correctly. So when you guys are taking off your air filters, make sure you're doing them right. All right, put this one on, we'll accordion this down and accordion it out. Oh yeah, positive engagement. Where's our 8 milli? Thank you. We don't need the 8, we need the 7. 7 coming at you. And I just remembered something, we don't need it for there. Get your PCV tube, and then come over here and remove your PCV tube. Move those coolant lines, and then put your PCV tube back on. I say that is good to go. That looks good. It would be nicer if it was a 6.7. However, I got to cater to the gas guys too. Let's see. Start up. Here we go. Key. 3, 2, 1. I hear a smooth running V8 engine. Oh yeah. 4 nice looking coils on that side. 4 nice looking coils on the driver's side. Fresh inserts, or shields rather, off the exhaust. Once these things get heated up, they're gonna kind of form to how they're to the left, making sure they're kind of all circular. I dig it. I don't know what you guys think about this. If you have a 7.3, let me know if you guys want to get dialed in. I'll have you come through Detroit and get set up the right way, and make sure to get your Ford taken care of. But most importantly, I'd love to service your vehicle here in the new shop. Still at the same address, 28351, just one suite over, G2 here in Wixom, Michigan. If you guys want to get in for service, give me a shout, 947-900-1115. I always tell everybody, leave a message because I might not hear you, but I think I'm gonna hear the little mosquito take a massive dookie in the corner. I'll see you guys later.